Have you ever really wondered what separates a successful entrepreneur from, well, everyone else? It's not about luck, and it's definitely not some secret they were born with. Nope, it's a blueprint. It's a specific mindset that you can actually learn. So let's dive in and take a look at how you can become the architect of your own opportunities. This right here, this gets to the absolute heart of it. It's a total shift in how you see things. See, most people look at a job as a way to get a paycheck, but an entrepreneur? They see work as a way to build a system, to solve a real problem, and by doing that, they create brand new possibilities for themselves and for everyone else. And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? But the good news is, the answer isn't some big secret. It's really about construction. Intentionally building that mental framework one piece at a time. So stick with me because we're about to lay out that exact blueprint for you. Okay, so every strong building needs a rock-solid foundation, right? For this entrepreneurial blueprint, that foundation is built on 3 pillars. These are the non-negotiables. They support everything else you're about to build. First up, discipline. Look, motivation is great. It's exciting, it gets you started. But motivation is just a feeling. And you know what? Feelings fade. Discipline. Now that's a commitment. It's the engine that keeps you going on the hard days, the boring days, the days when you just do not feel like it. It's all about showing up and doing the work, day in and day out. The second pillar is patience. We live in a world that just loves the idea of overnight success. But let's be real, it's a myth. Anything that's truly valuable, a business, a new skill, a game-changing technology, it takes time. Patience is about trusting the process and having the grit to see it all the way through. Now, this third pillar, this might be the most important one of all because it completely reframes what failure even means. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a critical part of it. Every single setback, every mistake, is just a piece of data. It's telling you what doesn't work, and that's a lesson that makes your next try that much stronger. So, with those pillars holding you up, how does this actually change your day-to-day approach? We're moving from the foundation to the daily practice, shifting from just thinking about things to actually doing them. And this right here really shows that critical shift. It is so easy to see a problem and complain about it. That's kind of the default setting for a lot of people. The entrepreneurial mindset, though, it flips that script completely. A problem isn't an obstacle, it's a challenge to solve. It's an opportunity in disguise. The focus isn't on the problem itself, it's on finding the solution. Because thinking about solutions is one thing, but a blueprint is totally useless if you don't actually start building. The real engine of progress is turning those thoughts into actual, real-world action. And this is where it all ties together. It's not about one single heroic effort. It's about those small, consistent steps. This is discipline in motion, right? Taking action every single day builds a momentum that is pretty much impossible to stop. All right, so we've got our foundation poured, and we have our daily framework. Now it's time to add those final high-level parts. This is the leadership piece of the blueprint that takes you from just doing the work to actually guiding the entire vision. These 3 build on everything we've just talked about. Thinking like a leader, that means you're always looking at the long-term vision. Taking calculated risks, that means you move forward with smarts, not just blind hope. And never stop learning? Well, that's the fuel for the whole thing. It makes sure your blueprint is always getting better and evolving. So as we bring this all together, you can start to see how all these pieces just click into place. It's a complete system, a blueprint for both thinking and acting. And the most powerful part of all of this? You're the one holding the plans. You are the architect. Just let that sink in for a second. This blueprint isn't some exclusive thing for a chosen few. The price of admission isn't being a genius or getting lucky, it's consistency and determination. If you can bring those 2 things to the table, you can build whatever future you can imagine. And that just leaves us with one last really powerful question. The theory is over. The plans are sitting right in front of you. The only thing left to do is to start building. So, what opportunity will you architect today?